Hello, and welcome to my newest video. Today, we're going to be unboxing a Bonnie Journey of the Streets doll by a company called Come For Free. They're rather cute, and please pardon the soft mechanical hum in the background. There's some construction down the street, and I can't really do anything about that right now. Anyway, without further ado, there we go. So, I've got this Bonnie Journey of the Streets doll. They have an urban theme to them, and they are tiny little ball-jointed dolls, much like the Centaur dolls that I did in a different video. They're by a company called Come For Free. And, like I said, they've all got like an urban theme to them. Like, there's an artist. I hope I get that one. That one's my favorite one on the set. A hip-hop dancer. She's pretty cool. There's a photographer. There's a fashionista. There's a skateboarder. That one's also really cool. I do kind of want that one as well. And an all-around artist. And I actually like most of these dolls. I wouldn't mind most of them. There's also a secret magician. Yeah. And the other side of the box is in Chinese. I don't have any sort of translation, machine or man-made available at the moment. And the front and back of the box are the same. Bottom solid pink. And the top has just some branding information. There is a second line of Bonnie dolls that have been announced. They are gonna have like little dresses. I don't know, they all look a little samey, but they all look really cute and pretty. But this is the first wave, and they look a little more unique, I think. Let's see. What do I do first? If I open that, I'll see the outfit, and then I'll be spoiled. So I think I'll open the bag first. This is my first doll in the Bonnie line. So, oh, I got one of the ones I didn't want. I got the photographer. I'm not fond of this particular face sculpt for some reason. Or maybe I just don't like this face sculpt with this particular hairstyle. I don't know. Which is a shame, because like the photographer is the one on the box art, and I like the way she's drawn on the box art. Like, I like that expression a lot better. And I know I like this hairstyle because like I've seen someone do it with a different faceplate, and I liked that. But so anyway, onto the doll itself. It's a pretty good quality. Mine appears to have a little bit of dirt on her torso. But it still feels nice. It's pretty hefty. I think the Penny's box feels a little nicer. Penny's box did the Centaurs. She's got the Come For Free branding on one of her feet, so if you ever find one secondhand, you know what it is. Oh, that was clever! Okay, they used a little piece of plastic between her hairpiece and her actual face to protect her face paint, I'm sure. What's interesting about this one is they actually have insert eyes on this line. So you can actually change the eyes, potentially. It might take a little bit of doing. I don't know how well in there that is, but I think you should be able to switch the eyes around. Or possibly even create your own eyes if you wanted to. And they do have a bit of a follow me effect. So like if you're looking at that angle, it looks like she's looking at you. So I can see how some people would really like that. Some people are going to be a little unsettled by that because of the uncanny valley, because some people don't like follow me eyes. And these are strung dolls, as you can tell from the S hook right there. It looks like her head is basically compatible with pretty much any OB11 doll. Like, she's got a similar way that her face goes together. If I do it right. I did not put in her face right. There we go. I got her face right. Alright. And then her ears came separately, and she has a spare neck piece for some reason. Oh, I guess so you can put her on like a regular OB, like a non-strung OB11 doll body if you wanted to. And I know some of the blind box lines, they actually sell the bodies separately as well. I forget if this is one. Oh, okay, this has a tear here. I didn't have to cut it open. And she's got little shoes. Those are cute. I like those little shoes. Guess I'll go ahead and take her neck joint out of the bag. And then put it in another smaller bag later. And she's got little jointed ears. These ears are not strung, they're more of the hinge type joints like you would see on ponytails on some of the OB11 dolls, like for example like the Miku dolls that Good Smile Company makes. They have little joints like that so you can pose the ponytails, but the ears function on a similar principle. Wow. She's got like skinny little arms for a jointed doll, or for like a strung doll. That's pretty cool. And she's got little S-hooks in her hands and wrists, because like I know one of the things you can get for some of the little strung dolls are more hands. I don't know if Come For Free makes more hands. I would have to double check. And her knee is jointed pretty well, so like it'll hold its pose pretty well. Let's see. I do believe she'd be able to stand if I balance her correctly. She's a little back heavy because of her hair, but she can stand on her own. Before I do that, let me grab her clothes. Let's see what else is in here. So there's a little book that's got a picture of her, and it's got information, all of her measurements in case you're trying to find or make clothing, how to do the head, and string instructions for the body in case you need to restring her at any point. So they have one string that does both of the legs, and then one string that does both of the arms. It's a fairly standard way of doing it. Because I think back in the day, a lot of strung dolls, they just had the one string for everything, and then they started realizing that that's not necessarily the best way to do it. And she also has a little trading card. Let's see. Most of which is actually printed in English. Like, it actually says, like, she's a 12th scale ball jointed doll. Come For Free product. Trip now. Proud photographer. Bonnie Journey at the Streets. I can't quite tell what they're trying to say over here. And then the back is just logo information. Oh, yeah, and she's got her little camera. I like that the bags are perforated so that they just tear nice and easily. This is a big little camera, holy crap. This is a 6 scale camera. Okay. So it's got a little string on it so that way she can wear it. Yeah, it's just a fairly simple little camera. It's almost like a capuchon. Yeah, it looks like it was originally 2 pieces that they put together. And then they put the eyelet screws in there and put the string on. That's neat. That camera's big. I was expecting the camera to be a little smaller, to be honest. I didn't realize, like, I don't know, I just didn't process it was that big. Like, it is that big on the photo. Although on the photo, it looks like the camera actually has like a strap. Like a little bit of Rogaine ribbon. Or I could just be confusing it with her vest. No, I think the camera actually does have a Rogaine ribbon strap, or like some kind of ribbon strap in the photo. Yeah, it's Rogaine ribbon, and it does go all the way down to the camera. I mean, that's not a huge deal breaker. It's still like a little strap. And she's got a little shirt that says "Come for free," and pants and a vest. So let's get her dressed up. Oh, interesting. Her shirt doesn't have Velcro down the back of it. You have to remove her head to put on her shirt. That's annoying. Especially because her head is kind of like attached. I don't like that. I wish that they had done Velcro. Because that's going to be very annoying to put on. Can I just work it on? I hope I can just work it on. I'm sorry, my desk is a little chaotic looking too. It's, okay, the shirt can be worked on over the neck piece. That's good. Her hands are so tiny, I don't need to do the plastic bag trick. Because there's like a little trick where if you're having trouble getting a hand through a sleeve, you just put like a little bit of a plastic bag over the hand. So it's like a plastic mitten, and then it usually slides through a bit easier. Okay. So the shirts do go on. The shirt will actually go on to some of the other OB11 style dolls, like the hinge joint ones, where you can actually just take off the whole neck piece easier. Okay, let's get her head back together. I do like her face paint though, like, she's painted nicely, even if I don't like her expression that much. I don't know, I'm just like, I like grumpy little expressions, but I'm very picky about the way they, like, the grumpy expressions I like. I don't know why I'm like that. Oh, come on. We went together earlier. Stop being a butt. There we go. Got it. I think I'd like the expression better if the frown wasn't quite so high up. Like it was just more of like a frown than a sneer. I don't like the sneer, I think. Excuse you, come back here. There we go. Well, that's just my personal taste. I know a lot of people are gonna like look at her expression and think it's like the cutest little face, so. But, you know, I am glad that they do have, like, some diversity in the face expressions in this line, because some lines, like, they just have, like, one face expression across all the dolls. And I think that's a little less fun, because having multiple different expressions, it's just a lot more fun. It gives them a little more character, a little more personality. Because, like, I think the second wave of Bonnie dolls, I think they're only doing 2 expressions. Like, they're not doing the grumpy expression in the next wave based on the drawings, I think. Are the photos out? I don't remember if the photos are out at the time of this video, but It looks like they're only doing 2 expressions in the next line. So let's get her dressed up. Oh, I forgot to put on her socks. I'm a very socks before pants person. It just makes sense. I'm sure there's people who don't care what order they put their pants and socks on, and then I'm sure there's people who like to put on their socks afterwards, but I like to put my socks on first, usually. I feel like it's just easier. But, you know, everyone's got their own process. That is not that shoe. These shoes are directional, which is a nice touch. A lot of times on, like, tiny little dolls, they don't make the shoes directional. Ah! Or I could just launch the shoe. That works too. Oh, there's like a little burr inside the shoe where they like popped it out of the mold. Hold on a second. It must have been where the sprue was. Because the way injection plastic is molded, like, it's got like a little sprue. If you ever look at a Gundam model kit, you'll be able to see what a sprue looks like. Because they come still on the sprue. Maybe I just didn't put her sock on right, but her shoes are a little tight. How well does it fit without the sock? It's kind of snug without the sock, so I'm not going to worry about the sock for now. Like, I'm sure it'll fit with the sock, but sometimes the socks just make it way too tight. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. There's a tiny little parachute buckle. And it actually works. Just got to get it in all the way. There we go. Tiny buckle. I love it. Okay, this is how our vest goes. I love the tiny buckle. That's great. That's a really nice attention to detail. Yeah, like, her outfit has a lot of attention to detail for, like... usually see these in the price range of, like, $20 to $40. Actually, usually they're, like, $30 to $40, but, there was one seller who was selling them for, like, 14, 15 bucks. So I snagged one. I thought about getting 3, but I just did not have enough money to get 3. Her arms all flipped around. Okay. Oh, darn. I forgot to put her camera on while I had her head off, so she's just not going to be wearing it around that way for right now, because I don't feel like taking her head off again in this video. Probably do it in a few minutes, but after the video, but yeah. So, there she is. And, ah! There goes the camera. That's what the back of her outfit looks like. And her hair is pretty nice. It's got like a nice two-tone gradient of white to pink, like an ombre effect. And I do like that. And I do like how her nose is like got a little heart shape to it, and it's not really showing up on camera very well, but she does have like a little marking going up from her nose part of the way to up her forehead. You can kind of see it a little bit. And she's got some blushing around her cheeks and eyes. Like, this is nice. Like, it's another great, like, inexpensive, legitimate BJD for people who are kind of wanting to get into BJDs but are a little shy about the cost, or you just like BJDs and you think they're cute, and this line is pretty cute. Let's see, she seems a little tall relative to some of the other. How the hell do I not have anyone convenient? Except Shinji. He's in a mug. Hold on. They do seem a little tall compared to most. What are you doing? OB11 dolls. Shinji right now is on a Obitsu body. Okay, I guess next to each other, he's got lumpy hair. She's not that much taller. She's like slightly taller, but not that much taller. She just seems a little bigger. I guess because the ears. Right now the centaur is naked because I was thinking about an outfit I want to make for her, and I was trying to like analyze her body, but there's how she compares in size to the centaurs. And I have seen people like swap the faces and hair pieces between these two, I think. Yeah, because Kika Goods is always like switching around stuff on their advertisements, and I get a lot of Kika Goods advertisements on Facebook. But yeah, it's a good line. Definitely will get one again. The body plastic is a little lighter and finer than the centaurs and School Haunting. She's kind of in a half-dressed state right now. But it's still nice. Like, it's not like badly made or anything. Like, she's still a nice doll with nice plastics. And I do like the delicate sculpting on her hands and arms. I think they did a really good job there. The clothing is nicely detailed, especially for like something so inexpensive. Like, honestly, the outfit is better than some of the stuff I've seen Mattel putting out at the same price point. Because there's like little functional pockets. Like, these pockets are functional. I will prove it to you. Here is a chopstick. We're gonna go in that pocket. Like, that's a functional pocket. It's not easy to do tiny functional pockets. I had to cheat with the pocket on his shirt. It is functional, but it's made of spandex, so like I didn't have to worry about it fraying. So yeah, it's a cute line. I'm definitely going to be getting more. I definitely would like most of the line, honestly. Maybe even the whole line. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Fashionista. But I definitely want the skateboarder and the painter. And I do like the hip-hop dancer. She is really cute. Like, she just has a lot of charisma. Like, look at that. She's very charismatic and energetic, and she's got, like, a nice big smile. I like her. She's got a cute little outfit. So yeah, this line's really fun, and I am looking forward to seeing how this line evolves over time. Like I said, the second wave of them, they're mostly going to be wearing dresses. Yeah. So that was my review of and unboxing of the Bonnie Journey of the Streets doll. This is my first doll in the line, and I'm really liking it so far. I would definitely look forward to more, and I do hope I am able to get another one. I definitely want the painter. Anyway, thank you and have a wonderful day. Hope to see you soon.